How to find out the top 100 consistently performing businesses in India in less than 5 minutes. That's what we're going to figure out in today's video. In Finvezto Toolkit, you will find a section called Fundamentals, and under Fundamentals, you will have a page called Magic Screener. So this is that page. I've already loaded it for you. In the Magic Screener page, you will find a list of filters. You will find the list of stocks below it. And at the bottom, you will find some curated screens. I'll take you through all of this one by one. First, let us look at the filters in Magic Screener. First, you have the symbol. Under the symbol, you will have stock symbols like 20 microns, 361 and so on. We cover list of NSE stocks. We do not cover stocks listed in BSE because stocks in NSE have relatively higher liquidity. You can see that the total stocks covered is 2185. So all the 2185 symbols are here. You have a sector classification, auto parts, aluminum, and so on. You have a category-wise classification, Nifty 50, micro cap 250, mid cap 150, and so on. You can also filter stocks based on market cap. There's a simple slider. You can just type in your number here. You can use the slider. You can use it however you want. After that, you have a list of performance screeners. Under the quarterly performance screener, you have a score between 0 to 100. 0 signifies poor quarterly performance. 100 signifies good quarterly performance. So you can see that the slider values are between 0 to 100. Similarly, you have 1-year performance score. That is also between 0 to 100. In Finvesto, we follow a scoring model between 0 to 100. 100 means good performer. 0 means not so good, poor performer. So 3-year performance you can see, and 5-year performance also you can see. The reason we have multiple time frames here is to figure out how consistent this business has been in producing results. So what you can do is you can set a number of 50. If it is 50 or above, it means that the company has performed better than 50% of the other companies in this particular quarter. Similarly, you can set a score of 50 here as well for 1-year performance. You can see that the number of stocks have already gone down from about 2100 to 598. Likewise, you can set a score of 50 for 3 years as well. It has gone down to 440. And then if you set a score of 50 in 5-year performance, you can see that it further goes down to 350 stocks. Now, we don't want stocks less than 1000 crores market cap because relatively less liquid. So we are going for stocks with market cap greater than 1000. We have 288 stocks. Now there are 3 more filters left. So there is an overall quality score. This overall quality score is an average of these 4 scores: quarterly, 1 year, 3 year, and 5 year. It's just a simple average. So overall score will also be something between 0 to 100. Since we have already put 50 in each of these, you can see that the overall score will also be above 50 and up to 92.7. You can see that here. Then you have a valuation score. Valuation score is again between 0 to 100. 100 means the stock is relatively cheap. 0 means the stock is very costly. So you will find color coding here. So if valuation score is 14, it means that it is quite costly. Why is it costly? Because it is of high quality. You see Netweb Technologies, their business has been performing really well across time frames: quarterly, 1 year, 3 year, and 5 year. Hence valuation is also relatively higher. Valuation score is just 14, which means it is costly. Finally, we have the magic score. Magic score is the average of quality and valuation score. So 93 plus 14 by 2 will be 53. So that's how we calculate the magic score. Now at the start of the video, I mentioned we are going to arrive at the top 100 stocks. So what we do is we set the quarterly performance score at 60 now, and see whether we can bring this number down. So now it's down to 190. Again, 1-year performance, let me set a score of 60. 3-year performance, let me set a score of 60. And 5-year performance, let me set a score of 60. So you can see that now the number is down to 106. From about 2100, we have filtered the stocks which have shown consistent business performance across multiple time frames, and you can clearly see the stocks here. You can also sort it based on market cap. So HAL, Bharat Electronics, Trent, all these have shown good performance. And naturally, when companies show this kind of performance, their valuation relatively is costly. You can see all of these are mostly on the red side of valuation. If you want to sort it based on quality, all you have to do is click here and it will automatically get sorted on the basis of quality. If you want to sort it sector wise, you can sort it here. So within a sector, if you want to see which company has been doing well, suppose, for example, we want to zero in on auto parts and equipment, right? So once you do the filtering, you will get a list of stocks which have been doing well in the auto parts and equipment sector. And then you can see LGB Bros, Minda, ASL, and so on. And if I want to sort this list by quality, you can do it from here. And Shanti Gear turns out to be the most consistently performing business in the auto parts and equipment sector. So naturally, the valuation is also relatively costly. And if you sort it by quality score, you can see that these companies are automatically sorted based on quality. So you can see that Shanti Gear has shown relatively better performance than LGB Bros. Likewise, you can use this magic scanner to see which company is doing well in a particular sector as well. Finally, now let's go to the curated screen section. You will find it at the bottom here. Now, you don't want to do any filtering. You want to quickly get to the consistently performing mid-cap businesses. Okay, so here you can see that I've already put a list of consistently performing mid-cap stocks. You just click on it and here you go. You have a list of 37 stocks sorted by quality automatically. And these stocks are the consistently performing mid-cap stocks. So you can add these stocks to your watch list, do further analysis, and you have a curated list of good performing stocks. The filters are automatically applied. You can see that 50 has automatically been selected for you. You want to manipulate these filters, change these filters, you can absolutely do it in this page as well. Now going back to the previous page, there are two types of curated screens. One for identifying consistent performers. Number two for identifying consistent performers with reasonable valuation. So now I want to find out the list of small caps which have been doing well but also available at a reasonable valuation. I click on this and there you go. You have a list of 50 stocks, consistently performing stocks at a decent valuation. So you can see here, East My Trip, Tanla Platforms, Gravita. It's not that you have to purchase these immediately. These stocks can go into your watch list and you can do your further analysis. But what it does is it brings down the 2100 stock list to about 100 stocks or 50 stocks that you might want to focus on. So that saves a lot of time for you in terms of filtering. So this is all about Magic Screener. Simply put, it helps you filter stocks that have been doing well in terms of fundamental performance and that are also available at a decent valuation. Filter it down to those 20-30 stocks that you can add to your watch list and then do further analysis to see if they can go into your portfolio.